Let's take a look at our number of the week now. Actually, two figures for the number of seats up for grabs in the US midterm elections. In the Senate, just 35 out of 100 seats are for the taking, and all of the 435 seats in the lower House of Representatives will be contested. Well, that crucial ballot is just around the corner, and as we count down to November the 6th, we're casting an eye over some of the most controversial and sometimes ridiculous advertising that's popped up this election season. For that, France 24 journalist Julia Seeger joins me on set. Hi, Julia. Good to see you. We're used to seeing these campaign ads that are mainly used to raise funds during elections, but this year we're witnessing a new trend.
That's right. Many newcomers in politics have decided to use these ads to gain popularity. And as you'll see, they're ready to do pretty much anything to gain public attention. Let's take the example of Levi Tillman. He's a Democrat who was running for Colorado's 6th congressional district. Now, he's opposed to arming teachers, and he believes that pepper spray is enough to protect children in schools in the event of a school shooting. Now, to prove his point and to show just how serious he is about gun control, he decided to pepper spray himself in the face in his own campaign ad. And this is what it looks like.
This will stop anyone in their tracks. It's incredibly painful, and now I just can't see anything.
And that does look very painful indeed. Now, other videos have gotten attention as well during this midterm campaign. Most Democrats are focusing on the fact that there's a need for a more robust healthcare system, while GOP candidates are showing closeness to Trump. Now, it's the case in this video by a Republican candidate, Ron DeSantis from Florida, who's teaching his kid how to build Donald Trump's wall, and who's also reading Donald Trump's book as a bedtime story to his kid. So it's a very awkward angle, I guess. It's very difficult for French people in general to understand this American tradition of political campaign ads where these candidates almost sell themselves. It's even more stunning to us, perhaps, the use of gun in those ads, although it is important to say that during this midterm campaign, there were much more pro-gun control spots. But it's almost become natural, normal to have guns in political ads. And this year, Republican candidate for governor in Georgia, Brian Kemp, actually sparked controversy for handling a shotgun while talking to a young boy who wanted to date his daughter.
Wow. Okay. Well, some ads went viral because candidates really managed to open up to the public using documentary-style storytelling.
Absolutely. A beautiful video, very inspiring video by MJ Hagar. And she's a mother and a combat veteran who is running in Texas. And the entire video is a metaphor between all the struggles she went through when she was in the Army, but also when she wanted to enter politics. So let's just take a look.
This is a story about doors. A lot of them. And that's me, MJ Hagar, an Air Force combat veteran and a mom. This door behind me is from my Pavehawk helicopter. It's all that's left of the aircraft that I was flying that day. I was on a rescue mission in Afghanistan as a combat search and rescue pilot. I heard the windshield crack and realized I'd been shot. But I continued the mission and airlifted the patients out. After taking even more fire, we crashed a few miles away. But my story begins much earlier. One of my first memories was of a door, but it was my dad throwing my mom through a glass. 3 years later, Mom got the courage to walk out the door, and she opened a new one for my sister and me here in Texas.
So as you can see, the pictures are absolutely beautiful. The tone is very different from what we've seen before, and the message is very clear and poetic. The video has been seen more than 5 million times on YouTube, and the number keeps on climbing. So it does prove that viral videos like this one can also help.
No wonder it's gone viral. The concept seems really, really refreshing. Well, last but not least, Julia, political attack ads can be vicious, but the jabs don't normally come from the candidate's own family.
That's right. Normally they don't, but it actually did happen for Arizona Republican Paul Gosar. 6 out of 9 of his siblings turned their back on him and appeared in the ad of his Democratic opponent. And you can see them one after the other criticizing their brother, saying how bad of a candidate he is, how bad of a person he is, and now it's all about saving the family's honor. So you can just imagine, how crushed the mother must be, and we can just also imagine how dinners at their house are going to be pretty tense. So what can we conclude about all of this? Well, perhaps that viral videos are here and are starting to replace pricey political ads. They're less expensive, but as we can see, sometimes they can help.
Well, that last ad certainly makes you rethink the saying, blood is thicker than water. Apparently not the case for the Gosar family. Julia Seeger, thank you very much for that.
Thank you.